Farming system and sustainable agriculture. Multiple cropping is referred to growing of two or more crops in the same field in the year. Sequential cropping is referred to growing of two or more crops in a sequence on the same field in the year. Double cropping is referred to growing of two crops in a year in a sequence. Growing of two or more crops simultaneously in the same field is intercropping. Cultivation of crop regrowth after harvest, it is called rotund cropping. Growing of two or more crops simultaneously with no distinct row arrangement, it is called mixed cropping. Growing of two or more crops simultaneously with distinct row pattern, it is called row cropping. Growing of two or more crops simultaneously during part of its life cycle, it is called relay cropping. Strip cropping is referred to practice of producing two or more crops in a narrow strip located through the length of field to maximize productivity is a strip cropping. Land equivalent ratio is referred to sum of fraction of yield of intercrop to relative to their sole crop yield. Crop rotation means growing of crop one after another to maintain soil fertility. The basic principle of taking crop rotation is to maintain soil fertility status of soil. Intercropping is a system of cropping to make maximum use of solar energy, soil resources and water resources. Cropping intensity is the extent of the use of land for cropping purpose during given year. The crop which are grown during summer, it is called shade crop. Mixed cropping refer only to crop production combined with dairy farm at farm. Legume crop should be included in a rotation because it helps in maintaining soil fertility. Which of the following refer to cover crop is a rapid growing crop grown to protect the soil from rain and wind erosion? Any direct or indirect harmful effect that one plant has another through the release of chemical substance in a root environment, it is called allelopathy. Which of the following is prerequisite for multiple cropping is irrigation efficiency, irrigation facility. The ratio of hectare in a day required in monoculture to the number of hectares day used in intercropping to produce identical quantity of each of the component crop, it is called ATER. A farming system in which arable crops are grown with tree or shrub established mainly to hasten soil fertility restoration and enhance soil productivity, it is called LA cropping. લઈ ક્રોપિંગમાં ગ્રાસ પછી ક્રોપ કરે અને લઈ ક્રોપિંગ કહેવાય. The unit of crop produce per unit nutrient added, it is called agronomic efficiency, while nutrient use efficiency is the uptake and utilize maximum nutrient to the root zone. Agronomic efficiency expressed as kg per kg. The term cropping scheme is referred to allotment of crop to the piece of land on farm. Trap crop. Trap crop is referred to crop around the main crop which is more susceptible to insect pest and disease than the main crop. A short duration crop between two main crop is termed as catch crop. In cropping sequence of maize, wheat and mug, summer the cropping intensity is 300%. Crop per year into 100, it is called cropping intensity. The crop season in India named as all of the above: Kharif, Zaid Kharif, Rabi, Zaid Rabi. From the beginning of May to middle of October is a Kharif season. From August to January, the period of Zaid Kharif season. From middle of October to middle of April is the period of Rabi season. The period of Zaid Rabi season in India is from beginning of February to beginning of May. Which of the following 2-year crop rotation practiced by Indian farmers in different parts of country? Answer all of the above: rice, pulse, jowar or maize with wheat or gram, cotton or jowar with groundnut or jowar. Which of the following crop rotation practiced by Indian farmers which cover 3 year period? Answer all of the above. Wheat, maize, sugarcane, wheat, cotton, wheat, toria. Growing 4 crops sequentially in the same field, it is called cropping, quadruple cropping. Intensification of cropping both in time and space take place is multiple cropping. Intensification of cropping in a time dimension take place in sequential cropping. Intensification of cropping in both time and space is multiple cropping and intercropping. An appropriate combination of different farm enterprise and the means available to farmer to raise them successfully is called farming system. The yearly sequence and spatial arrangement of crop and follow on in an area, it is called cropping pattern. In a mixed cropping, the main objective is subsistence. In farming system, the main objective is higher profitability and ecological balance. The proportion of area under different crop at a point of time in a unit area, it is called cropping pattern. In a low rainfall area, less than 750 mm per annum, intercropping is practiced. When rainfall is more than 750 mm per annum, double cropping is practiced. In an intercropping, the interaction between different crop may be competitive, non-competitive or complementary. Allelopathy is a harmful effect, anidation is a beneficial effect. Anidation in a time take place in an intercropping of all of the above: sorghum with red gram, groundnut with red gram, maize with green gram. The complementary interaction between component crop in a both space and time, it is called anidation. In a multistorial cropping, the principle of anidation in a space is used. When two crops of widely varying duration are planted and their peak demand of light and nutrient are likely to occur at different periods, thus reducing competition, it anidation in a time. Planting of shade tree in a coffee plantation is an example of anidation in a space. Relative yield total is mostly used to measure yield advantage in pasture land. Conversion of yield of different intercrop in an equivalent yield of one crop on a monetary basis, it is called crop equivalent yield. Intercropping of setaria with a red gram is an example of anidation in space, while sorghum with red gram is an anidation in time. No example. Relative yield total is the yield advantage measured on basis of unit area and unit population. It is called a relative yield total. When the relative yield total is less than 1, indicate yield reduction. The sum of area under different crop harvested in single year divided by total cultivated area, it is called multiple cropping index and is expressed in percentage. Cultivation of long duration crop will result in a decrease in cropping intensity. The gross crop are divided by nil cultivated area, it is called crop intensity index. The zone with maximum yield and spread index is called efficient cropping zone. The yield index of crop is calculated by average yield of state upon average yield of country into 100. The spread index of crop is calculated by dividing average area of state upon average area of country into 100. The cropping of sorghum with red gram is an example of anidation in time, while sorghum with setaria is the example of anidation in space. The individual crop species which are part of multiple cropping system is called component crop. In northeastern hill region of India, shifting cultivation is also called as zoom cultivation or zooming cultivation. The total number of classes in a group of land suitable for cultivation is 4. The total number of land capability classes in the land capability classification scheme is 8. In the land capability classification scheme, the classes of 5th, 6th and 7th are suitable for pasture and grazing. Rills with more than 30 cm depth are generally called gullies. Of the following, which one is the important with regard to soil erosion by water is intensity of rainfall? Which of the following is a type of terrace? All of the above. Diversion, bench and retention are type of terrace. Soil erosion is a 3-stage process. The uniform removal of thin layer of soil from more or less smooth slope carried out by disturbed flow of rainfall over the soil surface, it is called sheet erosion, whilst crowding and transfer of soil by water flow is rill erosion. When rill is 30 cm depth, it is known as gully. And very deep and wide gullies with strips that are known as ravine. Splash and sheet erosion are known as S-inter-rill erosion. The scouring and transfer of soil by concentrated flow of water is called rill erosion. The erosive power of rainfall, running water or wind, it is called erosivity. The erosive power of rainfall depend upon rainfall intensity and duration. The vegetative windbreak are also called as shelter belt. Which of the following erosion can be easily removed by normal tillage operation is rill erosion. Erosion created by the activity of man and sometimes by animal, it is called accelerated soil erosion. The scattering of detached soil particle by impact of raindrop is splash erosion. Erosion permitting crop, maize, wheat and bajra. Erosion resisting crop, grasses and legume. The growing of erosion resisting and erosion permitting crop on alternate strip suitable with along the contour and across the slope is contour strip cropping. Contour burning also known as level terrace, ridge type terrace, absorption type terrace. Red light found more suitable for plant growth. The condensation of water vapor present in air in a cool night is dew. When cereal and legume are grown together, result in higher yield. The effect it is called synergistic effect. Allelopathic is a harmful effect, and anagostic yield when respect to yield aspect. When combined nutrient is less given less yield with respect to one nutrient is anagostic effect. The suitable agriculture insists on reducing dependence on non-renewable resource. CO2 content in soil air is 0.3% by its volume. The relative humidity of 40 to 60% is suitable for most of the crop. Culturable land have potential for development of vegetative cover. Low level of oxygen and high level of CO2 found in waterlogged soil. Culturable wasteland are problematic land instead of wasteland. Gully erosion is described as cancer of land. Medium black soil are quite suitable for bunding. Very deep and wide gully with strips that are known as ravine. The rate of biochemical reaction may be double or even more for every 10 degrees Celsius. Increase in temperature, it is called quarantine. The most of the cool season crop are choose to grow at an average temperature of 30 to 38 degrees Celsius. Maize is an example of short day plant or kharif crop or short day plant. At low pH, phosphorus get fixed. Tomato is the example of day neutral plant. Wheat is the example of long day plant. A planting growing in a hot climate, if exposed to low temperature for some time, are found to be kill or injury. It is called chilling injury. Megathum, high temperature. Mesothum, high temperature with low in winter. Microthum, low temperature. Ischitothum, very low temperature. Outward sloping terraces are recommended for relatively low rainfall and shallow soil. Inward sloping terraces are suitable for high rainfall with deep permeable soil. Cropping intensity means percentage ratio of gross crop area to the net crop area. The yield advantage measured on basis of unit area and unit population, it is called relative yield total. Cool season crop, minimum temperature is 0 to 5 degrees Celsius, optimum 25 થી 30 ડિગ્રી સેલ્સિયસ, મેક્સિમમ 30 થી 38 ડિગ્રી સેલ્સિયસ. વાર્મ સિઝન ગ્રોપ મિનિમમ 15 થી 20, ઓપ્ટિમમ 30 થી 38, મેક્સિમમ 45 થી 50. વીટ માટે વેજીટેટિવ 10 ડિગ્રી સેલ્સિયસ, રિપ્રોડક્શન 18, ગ્રેઇન ડેવલપમેન્ટ 20. રાઇઝમાં વેજીટેટિવ 31, રિપ્રોડક્શન 30 અને ગ્રેઇન ડેવલપમેન્ટ 20. થેન્ક યુ.